My mom was a very great woman. She imparted in us the fear of God. I remember the Church of Pentecost, Nyako, started from our home. She approached my dad with one deacon who is late, Deacon Ampon, that they wanted to start the Church of Pentecost in our school. So, they started. The two of them started. And the church grew and became very big with 5 other assemblies now. She was very generous. She liked people. I remember she always had food at home that anyone who passes by in the house hungry, whether old or young, she'll feed the person. Yes. Once you come to the house hungry, she had food every day. And she did that before she died. When she died, people came. I was just observing the confession of people whilst they were wailing. People were like, oh, your mom dashed this television, your mom dashes fridge, your mom dashes gas cooker, and so many more. People were she supported others financially, their families. Money, she gives it to them, and they were saying it. People were just saying it. There were a lot of things that she did that on our blind side that we didn't know. It was after she died and then people came and people told us how good my mom was to them. She was not just a mother to us, but a mother to a lot of people, and her legacy will still continue. Sackey. I'm the first child of Madame Deaconess Florence Sackey, aka Please Madame, a name that she held on for years. People knew her by that name, Please Madame. The young, whether old, that was how she was called, Please Madame. And what happened before that name came, or let me say, she implanted virtues in people. I don't struggle to use please when I'm talking because it comes naturally, because I picked it from my mom. And he always tells us, when you are talking, learn to use please. So even when she's talking with people who are younger, she uses it. So it has become something that comes natural for us.
Thank you. How has she helped in a Christian life? What has some of the things that she has done to help the Church of Pentecost so others can emulate?
All right. When it comes to the Church of Pentecost, she's done a lot. She's done a lot. It was through her that an assembly was opened at Tebibiano, which is now Tebibiano district. She came to see my dad with one deacon, late deacon Ampon, and they started the Church of Pentecost in our house. And I remember we used to, because they started in a classroom, before the church service starts, we have to pack all the things in the classroom, put the place in order before service will start in the evening. And we were the ones doing it. When it was around time, my mom would remind, hey, it's time. Go hurry up and go and put the place in order. And at that time, sometimes we got bored when we are doing it. We were nagging. We were like, oh man, we have every day we have to put the place in order before service starts. But we did it anyway. But we didn't know that what the woman was doing, she was teaching us and training us to love the things of God. Today, I'm an elder in the Church of Pentecost because of my mom. She brought us up in the fear of God. She brought us up to love the things of God. She supported the church financially when they were the church started. She also I remember times that the number of the members grew and we needed a bigger space. So it was my mom who was going around looking for land. Finally, she got one directly opposite the school. And that is where El Nyako stands today. It was through her that the mega church, Church of Pentecost El Nyako Assembly, stands today. She contributed a lot, physically, financially, everything she did to help the growth of the church.
My name is Irene. I'm the second child of my mom, and she calls me either Sister Didi or Didi, and we also call her Ma. Yes, she's been an exceptional woman to us. Now that she's gone, I don't think that anybody can take care of the children the way she did, because in terms of their feeding, their clothing, even buying stuff for them. There are things that she buys for my kids that me as a mother, I will not even buy for them. Now that she's gone, I know life will be very challenging for all of us, especially me, that I'm not based in Accra, in terms of managing the children and all that. Yes.
You've said a lot. How has she impacted the lives of people within this community?
Well, there are a lot. She doesn't do things for us to see, but after her death, we got to find out a lot of things that she has done for people. One significant one is a gentleman who lives just behind our house. He was telling me how he can just come into the house and then tell my mom he's hungry. My mom always has food at home. So anybody who passes by, regardless of your age, whether she knows you, she doesn't know you, when you come and you are hungry, she'll give you food. So there are instances that we sometimes, the way she even she loves people, let me put it that way. So there's always people around her. Yeah, you come to our house, she'll be sitting there playing Ludo with people that sometimes you wonder, but she doesn't discriminate. She doesn't. Yes, she makes sure that everybody around her is comfortable. We got to know after her death that she was paying school fees for people that we don't know, but the people came to tell us that my mom that has kept their children in school. We got to know that she did several, and she saves a lot. She saved a lot of marriages through snippets of advice that she gave people. Yes, because there were people who also said that it is because of my mom that they are still in their marriages. So she has done a lot. She has impacted a lot of people.
So much for this short interview that you granted us, and wish you all the best. And then your husband and everybody. God bless you.
My mother was everything to me and more. If there's anything that she has done to me that I'm super grateful for, is that she showed me Christ and that she took me to the best of schools. And for me, that's the best thing any parent could actually give a child. She made sure that she saw to it that I had the very best. You know, there are days when I would tell her I want something. She told me, oh, she doesn't have money now, but I should give her some time. She'll get it for me. You know, I saw her, you know, there were days when I was in secondary school back then. My mom is someone that was always there for everybody. She multitasks. She's always going to places, but she always finds time to come see me in school. She never missed any of my visitings when I was in secondary school, from Form 1 to Form 3. There are days when she'll come for visiting and she's even in her funeral cloth, but she'll still, sometimes my sister she'll be shouting on my sister, let's go and see, you know, because my sister is the one who drives for them to come and see me in school. And she made sure that she got me everything I asked for. And I mean, she did everything to always, what she hates is to see that you are sad. It just breaks her. When you are quiet, she asks you what's wrong with you. Then you know, she always wants to make sure that people around here are comfortable. And for me, that's the ultimate. She always put others first before her. There are days when, you know, she would keep all her money out, and she call my sister and say she wants money. She gets fulfilled when she sees that people are okay. You know, she wasn't working for herself. You know, someone would say, oh, she's doing all this, what does she use the money for? But it was after she died that we got to know that there were lots of things she was doing that we didn't even know. You know, pay people hospital bills, rent, school fees, you know. And for me, I think I will learn to always be a giver. Yes. I was the most stubborn child. The three of us, I'm the stubborn. I really stress my mother a lot. I stress that woman. There are days when we would fight, you know, she would call my elder in church, you know, to talk to me and all that. And at the time I thought she was disturbing because I felt like, oh, she didn't understand me. But before she died, we had a very, and if there's something that I would have really felt bad if in her dying days we weren't in a better place, like we weren't, you know, good. And if there's something I'm so happy that we're able to patch up things. Like before she died, we settled all our differences. You know, she changed towards me. She loved me, but the love became enormous before she died. And I'm glad that if Axim weren't able to settle our differences, I would really have felt bad. But I'm glad that I was able to do that.
Emunyoni wo waje yilo kobo somanya traditional area ne mamio egbene oni ibanu yo edomi saminya egbanya ne mana na koleko ajado etene le echo kan waba le wa keme babla ne waye omo waba ne mami ona kan mami moi ko ye bene echose school bi ne abo ne si saminya ke hunu o se ke ya hospital no le ba ina ya kangeli jo lo bino ne idowode gbawanya o waba bino wa pie pasaki ne wa keme ya to wanyemi okwa jiro ne se ka be ne oba apoenge hiolo le chapino ko edanga nomrone ya le enoti trilenge wodoi wabile na hu waba na wake me pa fuya
midindi nene maja kenete auto sumienu amifru somanya ogome na ye mi say ye mami ye nimno pa ye papa nso ye nimno mi fa no say mi bra penny enti nire no nso eye mi yire penny enti omnyira omufru somanya mi fa no sa oye ye sipim enti ni yire na oye futa bebi enti eye no ba ye no so obesi ye yi enti say ye be yembra na ye be jano enti na ye bae nso aso fe na mo ye hye no ye fe maba fe na hye ni nyina ye fine enti ye da mose enti ye nso ye pese ye di ye ni onyam e be tai adwumade ye chi enu nti na ye bae mini mebusia
yo midi sipi majemfran a mi free yilo krobo na mami ya oda fami nikun badanfo nikun se yo hini mi ni na esin ohini baako ti na mi ba ye na adase obi adi wo ni oni se ne yem ye papa enti ye nyina ye sua brebin film se na ya da che ye nyina ye fra asensra ye de be ka yen.
Okay, I am Alex Owusu. I fellowship with the Church of Pentecost, the same place I fellowship with her, and I'm more of a family member than a friend. Okay, I've known them since infancy. About 30 years ago, I've known them. I know the woman. I know one thing about her. She's a mother for all. One, her home is always open. Her kitchen is never locked because anytime you go there, she feed you. Ask, oh, where did he? So we all call her, please madam, not because of just the school, but because of how we relate with her. She's very good, she's a mother, let me put it that way. She's the epitome of motherhood. That's what I can say about her. Because I know a lot of people have gained from her, one way or the other. Indirectly or indirectly, you've gained from her. So I believe that her demise is again lost. You know, it's a vacuum created which will be very difficult for it to be filled. Because some people are not irreplaceable. Not everyone can replace them. Some when they are gone, they're out of it, and I believe she's one of them.
Okay, so my name is Tiflo Samati, and a teacher of Golden Star International School. I'm a ICT teacher over there. So, Madam Florence Sackey was a mother for everyone. Very patient, very caring, and ready to provide for everyone that comes close to her. For the children, she's very happy about them, and then always ready to support and then provide for them. So she goes to every length to make sure that they have everything that they want in the school. So she's loving, caring to both staff and even those from outside and even parents. Very sad that you have lost a great person like her. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Dora Gawi. I'm a staff in Golden Star International School. Sorry. Oh, our relationship is very good, and I see her as one of my role models because she's very hardworking, and we call her please madam, but personally I call her grandma. Grandma is very hardworking. She's a good organizer, and she's someone that likes to implement discipline in everyone she sees, whether you are her child or you are not her child. She makes sure that you learn something from her, and I've learned a lot of things from grandma.
She's everything, she's everywhere. She was the first person. My dream boss said me baby na program was sorry. And you see young local, me see me make me local drinks. And I say or when you my calabash ni san your man wo ho. E ya me beji na me fan koye. The crack no see me beji na me fan koye e nti onu na ma me the idea of sa ejumana. Me she was the first person or ma me sa idea of ejuma nti onu oyo bi oda makoma so na oyo bi so a me ni ka di agropa me na ma no ma bono no so abom even though say oyo ma me panimu no oyo bi a or bow down to earth to anybody me bono ma no so abom me na yes nti o kono je ka se nya me ya me bo apa ya me kan no ho be bi owo bia no fa ni sie yi actually Mrs. Vule imbi ya school ya Golden Star imbi ekpa imbi sis ya Golden Star madam ehi ifi ekoma ho ko lu eke bo ba be ni mi o kale bio ke kale te school mi na ga won fe fight e je no ko bibio de gbo na do mi wa kale gba sani ewu omo nga ni ko lu wen no mo ne ka bo ba no school mi je no ko bibio mi no kale bio le te na e do mi wa. She had done a lot for me. I quite remember I wasn't feeling well. She came to my house, donated some items and gave me some cash on me for hospital. She had done a lot for me. I can't tell it all, but so much. There